Paul Mancano and Brendan Mortensen here with you in Aberdeen as Adley Rutschman and DL Hall join the Ironbirds on a rehab assignment. And Brendan, Adley Rutschman really has not suffered too many injuries in his pro career so far. Of course, a young pro career, but this is really the longest time that Adley has spent away from the baseball field. Now he is getting back, he's rehabbing, and he's progressing to the point where he feels like he could move up through the organizational ladder pretty quickly.
Yeah, he was looking back to college and high school and really couldn't remember when he had been injured for this long of a period of time, but it sounds like Adley Rutschman probably will not be having an extended stay here at Aberdeen if everything goes well.
We talked to Adley before the game. He discussed coming back from injury, the kind of mental hurdles that it takes, and also seeing some of his counterparts make their big league debuts early in the 2022 season.
The thing about an injury that's so tough is just that you can't do anything, especially at the start of the rehab. You really got to be shut down, and then as you progress in it and you're able to do more, it makes it a little bit easier. But it's definitely tough seeing guys and love go out and play every day, and you're stuck not being able to. But you just got to stay in that mindset of kind of the controllables, and what happens, and I think you can take solace in that for sure. There's that excitement, and I think you're like, well, I've played with those guys before. I played with them on Team USA or against them in the Pac-12 and whatnot, and you're excited for them more than anything. And I think it just kind of is just even more motivation to continue to push forward.
Joining Adley here in Aberdeen is DL Hall, who also started the season in Sarasota as he was working his way back from an injury that dates back to the 2021 season. He's another guy that should move up pretty quickly through the organization, go up to Bowie, and then maybe join Grayson Rodriguez in Norfolk before eventually getting the call up to Baltimore.
Yeah, Adley Rutschman was saying it was almost kind of nice to be here with DL Hall. Obviously unfortunate that they're injured, but two guys who are friends, who are top prospects in the Orioles system, kind of coming up through this rehab assignment together, which is nice. But DL Hall saying his arm feels better than ever, his body feels better than ever, so hopefully again for DL Hall, it'll be a short stay.
I think the expectation is for both of those guys that they should make their big league debuts in 2022, but at the very least, they're going to be in Norfolk sooner rather than later. An exciting group of prospects already moving their way up through the system, and it feels like the future is on display here, not just because Adley and DL Hall are here, but Brendan, several members of the 2021 draft class, including Colton Cowser and Connor Norby, top picks in that draft class, are also here. Of course, they're not on a rehab assignment. They're just growing and developing before they eventually make their way up through the system.
Yeah, you have the closer future with Adley Rutschman and DL Hall, and then a little bit down the line, some of those guys that you mentioned with Colton Cowser, Connor Norby, Cesar Prieto, another one here at Aberdeen. They've been really impressive so far in this lineup, and obviously adding Adley Rutschman to it will make it even more impressive.
Adley Rutschman should be catching tonight. DL Hall will pitch at some point later on in the week. We are excited to see both of these guys back in action, and if you're in the area, you should come on down and see both of these guys here in Aberdeen. For Brendan Mortensen, I'm Paul Mancano, discussing two of the organization's top prospects on a rehab assignment.